Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be very different. This is not going to be a cleaning video or a bathroom video or any of that kind of stuff. We are actually toying with the idea of finding another place to rent. So this week I'm going to take you guys around with us when we go house shopping. So a lot of you guys that have been following us for the last, I don't know, year, 2 years know that we've been renting this house, this mobile home on land. And it's been bittersweet. It's been bad. It's been good. There's been a lot of emotions that have happened because of this place. But we are in a position at this point where we have me, my husband, my son and his fiance, and my daughter, who it seems like life is just changing for all of us right now. And this house is not really conducive to the lifestyle that is coming. Things are starting to change. And because of the prices of homes right now, we really cannot afford to go out on our own to rent something, and we are not ready to buy yet. So we are going to start looking around for other rentals. I don't know that we're going to get one right off the bat. I don't know that we'll have one by summer. I don't know if we'll have one by fall. I don't know anything. I just know that we're going to start looking around. So I'm going to bring you guys along with us when we take these trips tomorrow, because right now it's Saturday and we're going to be going out and doing this tomorrow on Sunday. And today was already busy. I had to go get an oil change on my car, and I had to take my husband to his brother's house, and so it's just already been kind of like one of those days where I'm not going to get a whole lot done. Probably going to clean up my kitchen some more and get some of that stuff done and put some stuff in the bathroom that needs to be put in the bathroom, and then that's going to be the end of it. And I'm just going to call it a day and work on some of my crochet things that I need for the markets, which are starting in October, and I'm really excited about. And also I got this new yarn. I know you guys probably don't care, but I got to share it because I'm excited. There's this new yarn that I bought. I think it came from Denmark, but anyway, it came in a big bag and it was only like 15 bucks, and it did have to pay shipping. However, this is a big bag of like this real pretty purple mulberry yarn, and I'm going to make a sweater with it. So, that's going to be another project, and it's going to be for me. I'm not selling it, but I figured it would be fun. It would be different. So I wanted to go ahead and try it out and see how it works. But anyway, let's go ahead and move into Sunday and go house shopping. All right, well, first of all, I want to apologize to you guys for the way that I recorded this, because I did this in, portrait mode and not landscape. So this video was not supposed to be a part of this entire video. So I was actually going to send this to my daughter, who was not there to see it. And so anyway, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the homes that we saw. And this one in particular is actually not that close to where we live, but it's not that far either. This house would actually put us really close to my husband's work, and that's why we looked at it. The kitchen, I was not impressed with this kitchen. Honestly, I feel like everything was just old, like this stove, for example. We would be bringing our stove with us because there's no reason not to. I really feel like it's something that we could do since we already own it. We might as well bring it with us, and I think any landlord would say fine. They'd probably take out the other stove and either sell it or keep it for another residence or whatever. But as you can see, this house is pretty big. This one was over 1,600 square feet. Including the garage, I believe, but unfortunately there was no access to the garage, or I should say the garage was off limits because somebody had abandoned a car there and they were not going to be able to take it out. It was some kind of DMV issue, so we would not have had access to the garage until they moved it. And so I'm not going to say that I was really impressed. I did like the space. I liked the amount of space that was in this house. There was no carpet in this house, and as you can see here, the laundry room's a good size. It's an actual laundry room, not a closet. It's got a really nice pantry closet here, or a linen closet rather. with all the shelving and stuff. And this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. So that's why we're looking at them. We're looking at anything with 4 bedrooms right now to see if we can find something that will accommodate all 6 of us, because it will be my husband and I, our son, his soon to be wife, and my daughter and her soon to be husband. So it's something that we just need to find. And right now there's a lot out there. We're trying to decide what our price point is going to be. I don't think we really want to go much over $2,000 a month. However, split in thirds, that's actually really, really cheap. So we might be able to go up, maybe up to about 2,200, 2,300, like on the high end. And everybody's still only going to pay like $700 and $750, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, this one had a really nice closet in the master. There were mosquitoes everywhere. And you know, again, it was the space we liked. We didn't really like the tile. We really didn't like some of the other things, my son's being a goof. But the living room here was nice and big. The kitchen, you know, the cabinets were okay. Everything was really in really good condition as far as I was concerned. The cabinets were good. The countertops were good. We have a little eat-in area right here. That would be great. You know, get a little table, or I can use the island that we have now right there. I just have to put 2 more bar stool chairs around it, but that would work. Now this is the garage door here, and unfortunately they've got it closed off. Like I said, there's a car in there. We can't move. So, and then I will take you guys outside to the backyard. I actually really liked the backyard. It was plenty of space. It is smaller than what we have right now, but I don't have a problem with that. We really don't need a huge backyard. We don't have little kids running around anymore. We have one grandson who probably would come over. We could have maybe like a little slide or something for him back here. There'd be room for like a little kiddie pool. So, you know, stuff like that. I don't know who was waving at me right there. It was either my husband or our daughter. Or wait, no, that wasn't our daughter. She wasn't there. It was probably Ken. But anyway, I wanted to come over here and check the condition of this AC unit, because y'all, the AC unit that's on our house now, I have been told recently by another person that the AC unit that is on our house is the wrong size unit for the house we have. So I'm not happy about that. And as you can see, this is a regular shingle roofed house. Our house now does not have a shingle roof. It's got this, I don't know, like a metal roof that you whitewash, something like that. But anyway, so all in all, the tour of this house was good. We liked it. We liked the location. I will say we did like the location. And of course you got bougainvillea upon entry here. You've got more plants. And then over here you have a window to the kitchen. So you can see out from the kitchen and kind of see who's coming up your front stoop, who's going to knock on your door. You know, there is a really pretty tree right here. And then the garage that is not accessible. But here's what it looks like from the outside. And now we're going to move on to the next house. Okay, so I have to say that this particular house was my favorite, and you guys will see why here in a minute. I like the windows. I liked the this beautiful brickwork on the house. I think it's gorgeous. The house, unfortunately, was a bit dirty, and I thought that there were some things that needed to be done. Maybe, you know, power washing the walls, power washing the cement here on the little, you know, patio. But other than just needing to be cleaned, as far as the way the house looks on the outside, it's very pretty. It's very modern, and it's something that I'm not accustomed to, something I'm not used to. I do like the trees in the yard. I like the fact that the yard's small. There's not a lot there for the Ken to take care of, and the little gate here, not gate, a little fence-like thing here. Again, the brickwork and all that. Just beautiful stuff. And that's very common here in Arizona. You see a lot of that amongst a lot of the more modern homes here. So anyway, let's go inside. And to the right here, you have a what looks like a little, I don't know, like a formal living room. And I don't know. I was actually thinking about the possibility of making that into like a little office for myself, because I would make that a Fiber Theory and At Home with Mandy room. But in any case, I'm looking for a place to put my desk and my computer, which I'm sitting at right now. But I was thinking maybe that this room would be perfect for that. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If we were to get this house, what you would do with that room. That's something that I think I would like to have. And of course, I like the fact that these windows right here, first of all, that they're here. I like these windows. And second of all, that they have blinds on them. I think that's great. And these blinds were actually in really good condition. And the fact that you can see out to the front, and you've got all the pretty trees out there, and yeah, all the houses around there are really nice. So that's definitely a view. And I think my husband liked this house too, but I'm not 100% sure. I know everybody else did. But as we move out, we're going to walk back here toward the rest of the living area. And here we have the dining room. And I can see a table right here. And it was like maybe 6 chairs around there for all of us. And then over here we have this recessed wall, which I could actually see hanging like a light right there, and then like having it like a little hanging light that would like light this whole area up, and have some pictures up here, and or like knickknacks, things like that. And then of course the kitchen. The kitchen was a bit of a selling point for me on this house because it is the size that it is. It's bigger than what we have now. The cabinets are in better condition, much newer. The insides look good. Everything looks really good, very well taken care of. And I was pretty impressed with even just the wood grain that's on the front of the cabinet doors. I liked. The stove was not my favorite thing. You can tell that it's been abused. So again, I would be bringing my own stove and replacing it, because there's just no way in the world that I would have that stove in there, especially when I own my own that I actually take care of. So that would be changed out. They've got drawers here. I love the fact that they have the drawers here. It's one thing we're lacking. This area right here is great for cookie sheets and cutting boards and stuff that go vertical. And I'm looking at places here for like my coffee pots and a pantry, an actual pantry. I got so excited when I saw this because it's not some kind of deep, pantry wannabe that we have. This one is actually quite nice. And I was looking through there and seeing all of the space on the bottom and all the vertical space above. It was great. Now this little area here is kind of like, I don't know, I want to say like a little sitting area, maybe like a family room. I was thinking maybe like a really cute bookshelf could go right there and just kind of like hold knickknacks and books and stuff, because we like to read in this house. So that would be an idea. And then there's other things we could put there. We could put a bench. There's different things we could do with that area. And then of course we could put a sofa here and put the TV on the other wall, and just have a little area for people to play games and stuff like that. I do like the texture on this wall. I think that's really nice. You'll see this a lot in Arizona. And then moving outside to the backyard. This backyard is so nice, you guys. I really, really liked it a lot. There's, room on both sides of the house and in the back. And I really liked the idea of having this kind of a layout of a yard. Over here you can see somebody took out a tree. You got some really pretty palm trees over there. I really liked it. I like the fact that it is kind of like this rock. However, my husband probably won't like it because he can't mow it. And the one thing that I am checking at every house is the size of the air conditioning system, because I want to make sure that the air conditioner that's on the house is a size for the square footage of the house. That's something I'm learning more about, and I really don't want to have people coming over and saying, oh, there's this problem and oh, there's that problem. Because, this is Arizona. We cannot be without AC in the house, and it's going to have to be something that is trustworthy, something that blows cold air. And as you can see, there's another gate down here. Well, actually, there's one gate on this house. But you can tell that there's been damage to the wood because they took a board and nailed it or screwed it on. And so, yeah, that is definitely a patch-up job. And you got the little walking area here. So anyway, this little side yard is very cute. And this backyard of the two, this is the one I like the best. And then going back in, this is a really great view of the kitchen. It looks really small from this angle, but when you're in it, it feels big. It feels like you have a lot of room to work. And we're going to go ahead and close this door and then move on to the bar. Now, I will say that I do like the bar. I would have to get a couple more stools to put there, but that's completely doable. So let's move on down to the hallway and look at the bedrooms. This is also a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. Here is a linen closet right off of the laundry room. The laundry room is right to my right-hand side over here. And this actually has, sliding doors. And this room here, I'll turn this light on when I can find it here. And you'll get to see it better when I finally turn the light on, which is over there. So this is a nice big room, actually. There's room for the washer and the dryer, and then there's room for like maybe a freezer. I was thinking that we could put like the freezer maybe could go in here because the washer and dryer would sit side by side and could be pushed to one side, and you'd have extra room on this wall. So that was something I was thinking about would work. I do like, I don't know what that is. I do like the fact that it has a really nice shelf above there. Well-made shelf. And here is the garage. Now, I liked this garage because of this. I liked the shelving. Any garage worth its weight it's got to have shelves in it, or it's got to have cabinets in it. You've got to have storage. And I really like this one. It's a 2-car garage, and I could get my car and Lexi could get her car in here very easily. But I loved the size of it. I love that the fact that this house even has a garage that's accessible, that's amazing to me. And that I probably one of the things I was the most impressed with. And now moving on to the bedrooms. So all of these bedrooms, all of the 3 smaller rooms are basically the exact same size. They each have the same size closet. Unfortunately, the rods that are in the closets are just horrible. They look like they were painted and then people put the hangers on there and they moved them back and forth and it just took the paint right off. So they look really bad. Wait till you see the one in the master closet. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. But anyway, so I was checking the blinds and I noticed that the filth on the outside of the screen, that would have to be cleaned off. But anyway, these rooms are not that bad of a size considering you have the rest of the house, Here is the main bathroom for everybody. I thought that this was very dirty. I'm going to be honest. This bathroom just does not look good at all. Case in point, I don't know if that's stuff that's on the sink that comes off or if it's a stain. I do not know. The mirror looks terrible. The area above the bathtub looks terrible. And I'll show you here in a second. Like you can see all of this. See, they missed all of this when they cleaned. And I mean, there's stuff peeling off of the tub. It's stuff like this that when you get into rentals, you just don't know what you're getting. I mean, it's like that when you buy a house too, but this is pretty bad for the price. I would bring the price down. You can see that there's damage on the floor here. So again, another closet the same size as the one from the other bedroom. Again, good size. You could put a bar across there and have an extra bar on every one of the closets. This one right here would actually wind up being my husband's office. And I could see setting up like a little kitchenette in here for him. Maybe like inside the closet. That way he could have snacks in there. He could have maybe a little refrigerator in there to keep drinks in. Things like that. I think that something like that would be good for him. That way he doesn't have to keep running to the refrigerator or to the kitchen on breaks. He can just do what he needs to do in his office. But anyway, I like the size of the closets a lot. And the rooms, again, not a bad size for a 4-bedroom. So here's the master. Now, I was impressed with the size of the master. I do like it a lot. The closet really spoke to me, y'all. It really spoke to me. It said, I hold a lot of clothes. And the one thing that I thought of when I saw this closet was, well, first of all this peeling paint was horrible. But second of all, how many items of clothing this closet can actually hold. Like, here's a bar that can hold jackets and sweaters, winter stuff, right? And then the rest of it is perfect for Ken's clothes and my clothes, just everyday wear, because we take up 2 closets in the house we're in right now. Now, I should say Ken actually takes up half of the closet we're using in our bedroom, and then the other closet, pretty much the entire closet in his office for clothes. So this walk-in right here would be the perfect size for all the clothing that we both own. And of course, I love the floor. I thought that the wood in here was so pretty, and it shows up a lot darker in here on the camera than it does in real life. In real life, it was a light wood. So, but I really liked it a lot. I thought it was very, very, very nice. And it probably take a lot of wear and tear. I'm not sure if it's parquet flooring or laminate. I don't think it's parquet. It's probably a laminate floor. Looks like a, what do you call it? A tongue and groove. That's probably what it is. But I can imagine a bed sitting right here with tables on either side, and our dressers right here with our TV on top of it. And just, having space, having room in a bedroom that we don't have right now. So, and maybe I could put my desk there, or we could have a bench there, or, something for getting ready in the morning. Maybe I could put my bike there. That would be awesome. Also, here is the master bathroom. And I like the size of this. It's very nice. Now, it's not a dual vanity, but it is definitely a bigger sink area from what we have now. This extra space up here that would be great. I don't care if there's only one sink, but I do like that extra space is up there. And the toilet's fine. I love the fact that the tub is round. I actually really like that. The only thing I don't like is the lip at the bottom. As we get older, that can become very dangerous, so we have to be very careful getting in and out and slipping and falling. So something like this may not be good for people that are much older. And fortunately, my husband and I are not that old, but you never know once you get past 50. So here's the hallway. Here's the ceiling. That's where we have to change out the air filter. And then, of course, there's the hallway light. Yeah, I just turned it on there. And it really lights up the place. I mean, you can see everything with that light on. And over here we have these canister type lights, which I like. I think they're nice. It's something that's different from what we've had in the past, and it's kind of groovy. I'm liking it. I'm feeling it. And I like the idea of turning this into like I don't know. Yeah, definitely a family room, of course, but I don't know. We could play our Saturday games in there. That would be really awesome. But then we've got this beautiful kitchen again. And I told Ken that he could actually do his cooking videos in here. And we could set the tripod up right here, and he could do his cooking show that he would like to do, that I would like to see him do. More canister lights. And this part really got me. I did not know they had cabinets in the sides of the island. I thought that was really cool. And it's actually on both sides. I do like that there are more drawers here. I think that's great. And there's a dishwasher. I mean, lo and behold, there's a dishwasher. We have lived in this house for 10 years without one, and so to see one, it's probably the one selling point in a house for me. It's got to have a dishwasher because I do not have time to be messing around with tons and tons and tons of dishes. None of us do. We all work. So anyway, moving on over here. Here are the other cabinets. And then the refrigerator is very nice. It's so much nicer than the one that we have, a much more modern. A lot of good space. Although I have to say there was one broken piece in there. That's always how it works. One of the door pieces had busted off. We did not do that. It was already in the refrigerator. This is the first time we opened the refrigerator. I looked at it and realized that somebody busted it off and sat it in there. So it could have been done by tenants. It could have been done by people looking at the house. Don't know. So anyway, that is it for this house. And now we're gonna go see what other stuff Ken is getting on his emails. There should be more people getting a hold of him, but I don't know if there's going to be another one today. But Lord willing, if this is the house we're supposed to have, we will have it. Okay, so this is the third and final house for this particular video, and we're going to go ahead and go inside and check it out. Okay, so we just walked into another home. This is actually kind of down the street and around the corner from where we already live. This is the living room area. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see it. Okay, so it got real loud in there, and I decided to go ahead and just do a voiceover instead. So here's the door, and here's what you see when you walk in. So there's a small living room here. I don't mind the size of the living room. It's not that bad. The only problem with this house is that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and there is no room whatsoever for my husband to have an office. And this seems a little awkward to me. I'm sure one of these walls here would hold a television set, but I'm not sure what size it would hold. Over here is the dining area, the little chandelier. This kitchen is actually quite cute. I actually really liked it. It is outdated, of course. But I did like the countertops. I thought they were kind of pretty. They're very different from what I'm used to. I did like the refrigerator was okay too. This is a pantry. And again, pantries for me are almost a selling point for a kitchen because I need to have space for canned, boxed, jarred goods. And so pantries are a big deal. So now over here you have the refrigerator. And you can tell it's an ice maker. It's a lot more modern. And then over here, I was just shown this. Look at this. This is so cute. There's 2 of them. There's one on this side and on the other side of the sink where there is a garbage disposal. There's another drawer. And I'm not sure if these are for silverware or for spices or what they're for, but they're pretty cute. I haven't seen those before. But anyway, the cabinets were in really good condition. And the fact it comes with a microwave is pretty nice. I really didn't have a problem with it too much. I did like the way it was laid out, but this laundry room was absolutely a mess. Whoever had this house before, they just abused this poor place. I don't know how people can do that, but anyway, it is just a mess. Chances are, however, this will not be the house that we take because it's, like I said, it's only a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And I set this up mostly for Lexi because I know that she wanted to see it. She had sent it to me on my phone and asked me to look at it. And there she is. She asked me to look at it. And after I saw it, I just decided to go ahead and, schedule a tour. So here we are. This is the master bedroom. Actually not too bad of a size for a master. I do like that it has an Arcadia door off the yard. That's pretty nice. But then I had to turn the light on because I couldn't see what I was doing. Then over here you have the bathroom. I like the sink. Actually, the sink is pretty nice. And it's kind of modern. I like that. Rustic modern. I did like all of this. This was actually in pretty darn good shape. It didn't look like the other house we were in. This closet over here is definitely smaller, but it has a shoe rack, and that will also be very useful for purses and stuff. And then of course you can always add more rods to the bottom and use that area for pants if you need to. But entering back into the master, coming out of the master, we're going to head down this hallway over here, and there's Lexi and her boyfriend. And here we have a linen closet. I do believe this is a linen closet. It's a coat closet, excuse me. And I know that this would get used for family games. It would have stuff in there, you know, that we would use for the winter, probably seasonal stuff. That is a very old thermostat. I can't believe they still use those. Anyway, moving in here to the bedroom, we've got this closet, and it's a pretty good size. I like it. It's not a very big room though. These rooms are not as big as the ones that were in the other house we saw prior to this one, so that's unfortunate. This probably would be a good house for a family that has smaller children, because, you know, smaller kids aren't going to care much, but older kids are going to, you know, realize they don't have a lot of room. So here's the hallway bathroom, and it's really not that bad. It's not as nice as the master bathroom, but it wasn't bad. So another identical bedroom to the one we just left. Again, decent blinds, good closet. And I'm not sure about the floors. I don't know if I like the floors or not. I don't mind tile, but I'm not sure if I like that tile. And here is an actual linen closet. This is the one for the towels and sheets and stuff. Pretty good size. Again, tiles. Not sure. I don't know. I'm not real sure if I like them. The color, when I saw them, okay, so in the camera, the color's a little off. It doesn't look exactly like it did when I was looking at it with my own eyes, but the color wasn't bad. I'm not sure if I just don't like it because they're kind of in a diamond shape. I don't think I care for that too much. And right there is the entrance gate that we came in, and here is the backyard. I do like the size of the backyard. Again, like I said, we don't need a really big one. We don't need a lot of area for Ken to have to take care of. I know he doesn't really enjoy having to take care of a big yard. And this has a lot of rock, so there's no grass out there for him to cut, and that could pose a problem for him because he hates weeds. So he's going to be buying every supermarket out of their vinegar because that's what he's been putting on the weeds. And believe it or not, it's actually working. It does kill the weeds really well. So this backyard actually overlooks to the freeway. So again, not a great selling point for this place. I can't imagine why the people that lived here before left, but we are done with this tour. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed going on these little tours with us. That was a lot of fun for us. We haven't done that in a really, really long time. So anyway, if you guys have any comments or ideas or things like that about homes we could maybe look at, don't forget to leave those ideas in the comment section below. We are going to look for some 3-bedrooms that also have extra bonus rooms or extra family rooms, things like that, that maybe could make up for not having that 4th bedroom. And we are trying to keep it in certain locations because we have to be a little bit more central to where everybody works. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful in our search and make sure that it works for everyone. But at this point, we're very hopeful, and we've got some more homes in the works to look at as well. So if you guys liked today's video, give me a like below. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, because at some point when we get ready to start moving, we're going to be packing. We're going to be getting ourselves ready to start a new chapter in our lives. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to come back for the next one. So until I see you guys in the next video, have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.